Hello everyone and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3 Career Mode. Today we're going to be doing ISM Raceway, Auto Club, and our first Cup race. So we'll be making our Cup debut in this episode at Martinsville. So I'm excited for that one. I don't know what car we're going to get, but obviously it's going to be a 3-star team. But you see the playoff grid coming in to Phoenix here in the Xfinity Series. We're still looking for that first win. We've been close. We've got, I think, a second place or something already, but hopefully today we can maybe get a win. I know Phoenix isn't my strongest racetrack, so hopefully I'm kind of aiming for Auto Club to kind of maybe have a shot to win this race. But we're still going into Phoenix. We're going to give it everything we have here. We just need to kind of manage the points so to keep myself safe in the playoffs. But we are green from the 11th starting position, so I had a pretty good qualifying effort compared to some recent ones that we've had. But now this is my first time in Xfinity racing on the new Phoenix layout. Right off the bat I'm noticing the car was pretty loose. I was running a looser setup of course, but it was actually a little bit more loose than I thought it would be. On the inside of Ty Dillon now, trying to get clear of him, and hopefully we can get up to Brandon Jones and clear him for 10th. I think this is going to be a tough race for me. I don't think even a top 5 is going to be very realistic. I think I should just aim for a top 10 as we dive into the inside of Brandon Jones in the 19 M&M's Toyota. Currently hold P10 on the exit of turn 2, and we were able to get by him into turn 3 and clear him for the top 10 position. Tyler Reddick kind of being held up with all of these guys in front of me. We just got a whole big group of cars clumped together, not really doing anything. But now we come to the last lap in stage 1. I've gained one more spot. We kind of spread out now. I'm behind Ryan Truex in the number 11. We're going into turn 1, trying to get to the inside of him. Out of turn 2, we're pretty even speed-wise, but he does get the momentum on exit. He clears me. As we enter turn 3, we're going to have one more shot at an extra stage point. I don't really need to go for it, so I kind of let him have it there. I'd rather restart on the inside line anyways. So he's going to get 8th, and we're going to get P9 in stage 1. Not great, but we are still getting stage points, and that's what we need to just kind of solidify myself in the playoffs. And of course, Christopher Bell has won stage 1. Another playoff point to him. Alright, we are ready to go green from P9. Stage 2 is underway here in Phoenix. Behind Matt Tift in the number 2. You have Ryan Reed behind me in the 16, and then Brandon Jones. I screwed that restart up so bad. Brandon Jones is going to clear me into turn 1, and we lost one spot out of that. Once again to the inside of Ryan Truex. He kind of checked up there, which gives me the opportunity. I was going to send it to the inside of Jones, but he closed the door just before I was able to make that move. Kind of hurt my momentum out of turn 4, but now we dropped to P10, which is still, I can deal with that. I mean, I'm just aiming for a top 10 here, but we're going to go to the inside again of Ryan Truex. This time I'm sliding up. I had to really brake hard. I'm trying to push up the track and clear him. We do clear him out of turn 2. Ryan Truex is now back to 10th. We are up to P9 behind Brandon Jones. We've been racing a lot around Truex and Jones in this race. Now just 8 to go on the stage. We're kind of settling in here in P9. We're not really able to get much of a run on Jones as I take a new line into turn 1 there. You see I entered high, and then I'm exiting low, kind of a diamond effect. But you see we do get a lot of momentum off the corner to the outside of him now. We're going to try that one more time. Out of turn 4, we did not get as much momentum there, so that kind of hurt my progress. But you see, we did pass Jones and Allgaier to get up to P7 as the white flag is about to end in stage 1. And you see right here, I goofed. I goofed. You might be wondering what the heck just happened. And I paused the game real quick, and in that process, I had my wheel turned to the right, and I forgot when I unpaused the game, and obviously I met the wall when that happened. But we had to pit. We got, I don't know if we got stage points or not, but now we got like 20 laps to try and go from last to a top 10 after that disaster, and these guys are terrible on restarts right here, so we really just screwed myself up, and there's no one other to blame than myself. That was 100% my fault. Now we just got to get past all of these guys. We got Alex LeBay in the 36, fellow Canadian here. Going to try to go to the outside of him, and he's going to come up in front of me, and I'm going to find his bumper, and I'm going to find his bumper again. I think he saved it. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He might be a little aggravated, but that should be the only time this season that we see him. Up to 27th. Now we've gained 13 spots. Well, it's good to know we're faster than the back markers, at least. I mean, that's making me very confident. Vinnie Miller, I think this is, in front of me. We're going to try to use that outside again. This time it might not. Okay, yes, it's definitely going to work. Goodness me, look at the momentum, and we're going to clear him. And the 78 out of turn 2 into turn 3. Joe Nemechek is there. We got into the back of him just a little bit. I didn't really know which line he was going to go with, and so I kind of reacted really late. But now we're up to P23, and I mean at this point we were just trying to claw ourselves back up into the top 10, and we only had this time 23 laps to go, so it was certainly a tough task to perform. But you see now we come to just 4 laps to go. We were able to climb myself back up to P11. Through all those cars, there's like I think 11 or 12 more cars that had to pass. But this point, it looks like we're not going to be able to run down the car in front of me, which I believe that is Austin Cindric running in P10, and we definitely don't have enough time to run him down, so we're just kind of settling in at this point and trying to hold on to P11 over the car behind me, who clearly has some speed. That is, I think, Ty Dillon, looks like from the mirror. But we've got 2 to go. We're going to use the dog leg. I haven't really cut it much since the new layout came into play. We've got Cindric lapping the legend, Morgan Shepherd. He's running 39. That's actually a pretty good day going for him. I don't know who's in last, but goodness gracious, you might want to be retiring now. But out of turn 4, we're going to take the white flag. In Phoenix, we're going to cut the dog leg one more time just because I love dog legs. That made absolutely no sense, but just ignore that. Now to turn 2, Cindric trying to, I think he's actually trying to pass Matt Tifft. He's going to get the spot. Tifft down to 10th into turn 3, one final time. I'm going to just send it in and see if we can get to, we got to his left rear. Out of turn 4, come on. Oh, we got 10th here. Oh, we got 11th. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's check the finishing order. There we are in P11. It could have been better. It could have been better. But we screwed up. And that's the reason Morgan Shepherd didn't finish last. Spencer Gallagher had a problem. Cole Custer is your winner here in Phoenix. So, yeah, he's locked in the playoffs as well, and I'm not. And we're in 10th in the points. We have an 11, or well, no, like a 16-point cushion over 13th. So we're not comfortably in the playoffs right now. But I think if we keep running like we are, we're going to stretch out that points gap anyways, to where it's not going to be much of an issue. I think we should have no problem getting into the playoffs. I really hope we can get a win, though. It's kind of starting rough this season. I was hoping to have a win really early, but we're going to try and pull that off in Auto Club. But let's see if we can do that. First, let's see. We got $88,000 from that race. 4,800 fans. We're up to 29,900 fans, so almost 30,000 in total. So yeah, now it is time to race in Auto Club. We need a top 10 to complete the incentive contract as well, but we're going to take a quick look at the playoff standings as a whole. Cole Custer, P1 right now. He has 6 playoff points, and we got 3 different winners. I think that's at 3 different winners. Reputation, we got a few guys upset with us. Gallagher, Priest, and Jones, and then we got some guys over here on the right that are pretty happy with me. But now, let's go and see if we can pull off a really good performance in Auto Club. I do enjoy racing at this track, unless it's a league race and online, and then you got like 15 guys just grouped together in a pack the whole time because the draft is so huge at this racetrack and it just destroys the races. But now we are green, starting from the 18th starting position behind the Lombard Bros gaming car, Ryan Sieg. Give him a little bit of a push down the straightaway. See if we can maybe use the outside in this race. I love running the outside, so whenever I get the chance, I obviously am going to do that. On the outside of Austin Cindric right now in the 22, he did not get a good qualifying effort. A little contact to the back of Sieg, a little more. I feel like I want to make this outside work here, but I feel like we're going to lose spots at this point. So I'm not going to risk it at this point. We're going to go and give the 39 another shot to the back. Just kind of stuck behind him. We got the 15, I believe that's Joe Nemechek. Now we're on the outside of the 39, and he is not giving me a lot of room, but he's just giving me just enough as we enter turn 1. This will be a guarantee outside line for this turn because we don't have a choice. And Joe Nemechek is just not doing very good right now in front of me. To the outside of him, I hope he's not mad that I hit him, but he kind of slid up, it looked like, and that's why I hit him. And I see the left rear, I seen a car get closer and I almost died. Certainly have had a bit of a hectic start here in Auto Club, but we were kind of able to settle in and gain some more spots to where now on the last lap of stage 1 you see I've gotten up into the inside the top 10 up to P8 right behind John Hunter Nemechek in the 42. We're going to try and use the apron to get past him for 7th on the exit of 4. We'll do just that. We've seen that 42 like this whole career mode in Xfinity already. And now we're going to bring the car P7 in stage 1. So that's 4 points to start this race for me. And Christopher Bell did not win the stage. How about that? Justin Allgaier, our teammate, won the stage. Okay. So he's got another playoff point to add to his name for when we get to Chicago, I believe is the first playoff race in Xfinity. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I am wrong, actually, because Chicago is way earlier in the season now. But we are ready to go green from P7 in stage 2. The green flag is out behind Christopher Bell. Oh no, Christopher Bell's on the outside. Ryan Preece on the inside here. They got like the same paint scheme. Give them a little bump. I don't want to pull out of traffic and then try to make a move to the inside. Harvick leads the outside line from P2. We got we got 3 JRM cars right now inside the top 10, and guess who the other one is that's not inside the top 10. And a little bit of contact at a turn 2 with Christopher Bell. I know he's not been very happy with me in the reputation, but me and him are still okay. I'm trying not to make a rival, and we know Ryan Preece, he's upset, so I'm trying to race him fairly clean out of turn 4, give him as much space as he needs, but I want to side draft him because I don't want to just let him have the free spot. And now we got Bell coming back with the momentum. We try to get to his left rear, side draft him. We did that perfectly. As we got John Hunter going to my inside. Maybe he's trying to look, but he doesn't have enough room. A little loose on the exit of turn 2 with contact from the 20 of Christopher Bell. Down the back straightaway, he has the run. He's going to get the momentum into turn 3 as we kind of enter a little bit higher than I needed to, but we get a run through the center of the corner to the inside of our teammate Tyler Reddick. Now behind Ryan Preece in the 18, we have entered the top 5. Oh, he's going to kind of pull up. We got into the back of him. And now we come to the last lap in stage 2. You see on the outside of Christopher Bell up to P3. Might lose that though as we go through turns 3 and 4. Harvick checking out. We're going to give him a little bit of a bump if I can. Force it 3 wide. Allgaier, he's going to win the stage, and we are going to finish stage 2 in 4th. That is a good amount of points right there. We got 7 points. So I'm really confident with that. So let's see what we can do in the last stage here in Auto Club. Alright, we're ready to go green, and the green flag is back out from the P4 here, right behind Kevin Harvick. We're going to give him a shove. I want to get out front. He's going to clear Allgaier. He's now leading. We gave him the lead, and now that might have been a bad idea because here we are stuck on the outside, losing a lot of ground. Hemrick clears me. Ty Dillon now on my inside, trying to get fourth from me. I don't know why Ty Dillon, you'd think they would make him suck because he shouldn't have a full-time Cup driver in this game running for an Xfinity championship, but whatever. On his door now, though, out of turn 4, we're going to get even, getting the pole from the draft from Hemrick, and we will clear the 3 car now, so we're back up to 4th, trying to get to the lead here in Auto Club. We're going to enter on that kind of middle line, see if this works out. Oh, we kind of chopped the 3 car, but we do still clear him again. Allgaier going for the lead on Harvick now out of turn 2 down the back straightaway as we get ready to go into turn 3. I think Allgaier is going to have the edge here. Hemrick trying to force the 3 wide for a moment, and now Allgaier pushes up the track. Hemrick slows up. Harvick losing momentum, and now we are obviously here joining the party. We're going to just kind of stay in line behind Harvick, I guess, and now we're actually losing ground to Hemrick. You can see Hemrick, he wants to make it 3 wide, but he's thinking better of it right now as he gets to the inside of the 98 and the 7. He might have a chance to take the lead out of turn 2. We get to the inside of the 98 ourselves now. 2 by 2 here for the top 4. Pretty good racing going on at this point in the race now as Hemrick goes for the lead in turn 3. He's able to just edge out Allgaier for the moment. And now we go to the inside of Hemrick. We have a chance to take the lead now. 3 wide on exit maybe? Oh yeah, 3 wide for the lead in Auto Club. Still 3 wide going into turn 1. Hemrick backed out, so now Allgaier is clear at this point for the lead, and I'm starting to notice a little bit of tire fall off, which is concerning. But we got so many cars running around each other. You see, we come to just 3 to go, or 2.5 laps to go. I'm all the way back to 8th, but like that's not saying much. I'm not even a second behind the leader, so we still have a chance. Really, we could get second here out of this. But the tires have certainly fallen off. I've lost some ground, but we're still trying to get the best finish possible. And I mean, I hope we can still get a top 5 out of this. 2 laps to go in Auto Club. Christopher Bell going to go to the inside. Hemrick and Ty Dillon stuck on the outside line. I'm pushing up big time this time in turn 2. Down the back straight away, coming to the white flag. This time by no one behind me is even close. So it's just us 8 cars right here trying to see what we can make out of it. As Hemrick and Ty Dillon still stuck on the outside. Harvick, he's moving up, and now we get to the inside of Hemrick, pushing up myself a bit. But now if we can just get the draft from Christopher Bell, we might be able to edge out the 21 into turn 1 as the white flag is out for Justin Allgaier. He is just trying to hang on to the victory. Really close to the apron as we exit turn 2. A little bit of contact with Hemrick, and a little bit more as well. Down the straightaway, back straightaway one final time, trying to side draft the 21 as we go into turn 3. This has been a really exciting last handful of laps. Now as we go into turn 3 and 4, one final time, 3 wide on exit with Hemrick and his teammate Ty Dillon. Hemrick's going to get the spot, it looks like, but see if we can get 7th out of it over Ty Dillon. We're not going to do it. I can see his front bumper way ahead, so we're going to get P8 in Auto Club, which was... I'm not even disappointed with that, considering the really good racing we just had. But Justin Allgaier with the win in Auto Club. So he is locked into the playoffs, and there's the rest of your finishing order. Ryan Preece, 40th, 26 laps down, so that's not good for him. But he'll probably have no problem making the playoffs. But you see we've got quite a bit of money there. Now up to 8th in the standings. Pretty good. Christopher Bell with the fastest lap. It doesn't really matter in a NASCAR heat game. But hopefully now we can go to our Cup debut and have similar results. But that's not going to happen. But we'll see what team we have for that in just a moment. Alright, so we got just over $100,000 in that race. We gained just over 5,000 fans. Now, let's see. We got a message from Chad Fincham.
Nice top 10. Every point matters.
10. Guess that's how Southerners say 10. Ty Dillon, yeah, we're gonna provoke you. Christopher Bell, yeah, provoke him. Joe Nemechek, I don't think I should provoke him, but we're going to do it anyways. We might make a rival. Daniel Hemrick, he's being nice, so we'll be nice. Ross Chastain, I don't like Ross Chastain, but we'll compliment him anyways. But now it is time to do our Cup debut at... Hold on, we gotta skip the truck race first because we're not competing in this race either. We might compete in Martinsville. I'm thinking that's the first race in the Truck Series we're going to do this season. But yeah, we'll skip the truck race. We got 12th. Which we won't act like we got 12th. We didn't even compete. But we don't care what these drivers have to say. But now it is time for our Cup debut. It is going to be in the number 47 of AJ Allmendinger's car. Top 35 at Martinsville. The last game you were able to win at Martinsville with no problem, so in a 3-star team. So hopefully this time around we can do the same thing.
We're coming to you live from Martinsville Speedway in Ridgeway, Virginia for the running of the STP 500. Known as the paperclip due to its unique shape, this historic track is the shortest in NASCAR at just over a half-mile in length. Opened in 1947, Martinsville is also the only track to be on the NASCAR circuit since the very beginning. This historic venue is overflowing with NASCAR tradition and memories. Today, it's also overflowing with fans excited to see our first short track event of the year. So grab a chair and settle in. NASCAR racing is coming up next.
Alright, we are ready to go green for the first time in our career in Martinsville in the number 47. Starting behind Ty Dillon in the number 13. See, I qualified 35th, which is a goal position of 35th. Pretty good start. Into the back of the 55. What in the world is happening? I'm noticing right off the bat we are like 20 mile an hour slower down the straightaway. What in the world? How am I supposed to complete the goal like this? We're gonna have to block this whole race. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at the 62. Oh, I apologize right now. I apologize to everybody watching this. We are gonna need to use some dirty tactics just like Mercedes does. Now as we come to just the checkered flag in stage 1, you see I was able to get P37. Not good enough. The car is so slow that I don't know. Joey Logano won the stage. Alright, we're not pitting. We're going to be restarting the inside line, which leaves only one thing to do. And actually I decided we were going to pit instead to fix the car, but we only have one option that we can do here in turn 1. And I apologize because this is going to be the rest of the race basically. I'm not going to let NASCAR's or 704 games issue with like whatever they had with the cars being so slow. I'm not going to let that keep me from getting the goal position. Out of my way, boys. Alright, we gained 2 spots. Don't mind me. You see I'm shifting down to gear 3 in the corners kind of as hope that I'm not going to lose as much speed, but it's not really working much. It doesn't really seem to matter what I do at this point in the race because we're just really slow. So we're just going to kind of have to rely on cautions. You see I've kind of used the same tactic. You see the skid marks all over the track because of me and through the grass, and I'm all over the place. I'm going to lose 35th as we are getting ready to take the checkered in stage 2. Oh, okay, we got 36. Oh my gosh. This race is a joke. I think we're going to have to turn the AI down in cup races when on a 3-star team to hard. Simply because of the speed difference. I really don't understand it, but we're green for the last stage. I get to the inside as soon as possible. And, I mean, you know exactly what's about to happen if you've seen the last stage. I mean, here we go. Out of my way, people. Oh, I just got turned into the wall. Hang on. It's okay, we're okay. We still got 30 to go. I can do this, right? This is just a complete disaster, but we're in 35th. If I can just block for my life, I mean, we're probably going to get another caution, especially if I lose 35th. Look at this. Look at the speed difference down the straightaway. It's just unreal. I don't know what 704 did, but they screwed up bad when it comes to 3-star and 4-star teams. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at the guys in front of me drive away. We got Corey LaJoy, faster than a potato that has legs. Out of turn 4, this is just going terrible. I mean, I was just hanging on for dear life. I spent the rest of this race either blocking or just smashing into other cars, just because I don't race like this, but I kind of had to as we get into the side of the 72. Oh my gosh, we're getting hit. I'm getting turned. Get out of here. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But we're restarting 35th. This is terrible. Alright, we're ready to go green. One thing we can do here, and that's going to be sending it into turn 1. Green flag is back out in Martinsville in our just glorious, glorious Cup debut. The curb is getting destroyed right here. Everybody better watch out. Here we come. Ty Dillon out of the way. This is not going well. This one didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Go get left. Go get right. Do something. Send it. Get out of here. That didn't work. Oh my gosh. This race is terrible, dude. Get in front of LaJoy now. In front of where? Back to the right. LaJoy's there. Never mind. That rhymed. And get out of here, boy. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate for racing like this as we now come to the white flag. I'm only racing like this because of 704's terrible 3-star team error of 25 mile an hour slower down the straightaway. Look at the 2-car. Oh my goodness. We're going to just hold the inside line. We're going to get top 35 here as we come into turn 4. Come on, get in front of the 2. Yes. Oh goodness me. We're going to get 35th by an inch. Oh my goodness. We completed the hot seat goal. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud at all. But we did what we had to do. Joey Logano won the race. Who cares right now? Well, he won Martinsville in real life. But he probably didn't do it in as good a fashion. But how did we get 2 points? Shouldn't we have like 5? I don't know. I guess not. But, wow. Terrible. Absolutely terrible race. I've never seen anything like this in a racing game. And 704, you need to fix that like immediately. I know for a fact it's going to be the same problem in Texas and probably Talladega because I know we have hot seats there. Actually, I don't know about Talladega, but Texas I know for sure. So they need to fix that big time. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That will help a lot. So I would appreciate if, yeah, Brad, thank you. But I'd appreciate if you guys all did that. But, you know, Brad Keselowski, he's not happy. I'm going to apologize because, I mean, we did what we had to do, and I'm not proud of it at all. But we're going to do the 2 top 10s for our incentive contract for Texas. So that will be next episode, the Xfinity in Texas, and we will have a cup race in Texas as well as we check the standings one more time. So I'll see you guys next time in Texas for the Xfinity race and our next cup race, as well as another race or two in Xfinity. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.